guys? It's your boy Alex, and we are back with another reaction video. I had a tongue-tied moment there, like I always do. But yes, we're back with another reaction video, and once again, we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite YouTube channels, watchmojo.com, or in this case, just watchmojo, and another one of their top 10 lists. This is a strange one that got requested, though. Supposedly, watchmojo... Now, I know watchmojo mostly for, talking about video games, movies, other content, like, famous bands, stuff like that. I don't really recall them ever talking about food items. But apparently they did a top 10 list of that. And this particular video was requested called WatchMojo's Top 10 Best Sandwiches of All Time. Yeah, pretty odd. But again, this was requested by my buddy Storm Shadow, and he has done some really great requests for me, so who knows? This actually might be interesting to see. So, without further ado, let's dive right into the video. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, and it is so good to see this, cool little logo intro again. It's been so long since I've started watching, WatchMojo videos, and I loved watching them. This is kind of a weird top 10, in my opinion, but who knows? They might actually have some interesting choices on here. I don't know if we're going to get, much dialogue, unless, they show the food item in a movie or a show. But anyway, with that being said, let's take a look at WatchMojo top 10 best sandwiches of all time. That's going to be a weird title to say. Anyway, starting the video in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. And this is probably going to be the weirdest... It's not the weirdest reaction I've done, because I've done another, famous YouTuber reaction where they talked about a food item, and that was Matt Pat with, is a hot dog a sandwich? By the way, you will be missed, Matt Pat. You will be missed on YouTube, man. Anyway. Ooh. Okay, so I think this is the new one they had.
2 slices of bread could contain so much.
Okay, so they are showing clips of sandwiches from... Oh, sorry. I did not mean to hit that again.
For the top 10 sandwiches.
Let me just make sure that it's...
We're excluding foreign specialties like the banh mi, restaurant-specific sandwiches, burgers, wraps, dessert-based concoctions, and sandwiches like the submarine or the po' boy.
So they're going to be excluding those types of sandwiches. So famous, restaurant brand sandwiches. Okay.
More basic
I mean, it's a classic.
Cheese, bread, maybe some mayo and mustard.
I've seen people put pepper jack cheese on a ham and cheese sandwich before. I'm not a personal fan of pepper jack because I think it's too spicy. But hey, if you're out there and you love pepper jack, more power to you. I just can't handle that kind of spicy cheese.
The French have even adapted it to produce the croque monsieur, which is a ham and cheese, usually.
Ooh, that looks good though. That does look good.
Sauce. Nothing wrong with that. Number 9, breakfast sandwich.
Okay.
Fast food staple. The breakfast sandwich.
Now, are we just talking about any particular breakfast sandwich, or just one in particular? If you put it with biscuits on there though, oh, that would be so good.
Associated with the morning meal. Like eggs,
yeah, you always got to top it off with an egg.
Originating in the U.S. in the 19th century.
Okay, yeah, there we go. And if you're cooking the biscuits, you don't want them to be too dry though.
Corner store and even many gas stations. It's the right way to start off any day.
Ooh, and that egg runoff though.
Cuban. The history of this import is unclear.
I've seen this sandwich before, but I've never ever gotten to try it.
In Cuba, hence the name. But taking shape in Florida, where many Cuban expats live, this
looks good though. It looks really, really good.
Toasted and melty. Made up on Cuban bread with a layer of standard mustard and...
Oh, if you're putting mustard on it, no thank you. I'm not a big mustard guy.
Depending on what part of Florida you're in, salami.
Ooh, that looks so good.
The Cuban is a work of art.
Number
7, pulled pork.
Okay.
This sandwich takes...
This is another sandwich I never tried. I'm not the biggest fan of pulled pork, but I've slowly gotten back into it.
Is usually a tough cut of meat like pork butt or shoulder that's slow cooked on low heat or smoked until it's tender enough to pull apart with forks.
Oh yeah, just seeing the meat just pull off that bone.
Often served on a plain old hamburger bun and sometimes...
Oh gosh.
The more time and tender loving care you give this sandwich, the better it will be.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to have too much Oh, this is a sandwich I've heard of. Again, never tried.
Its brothers pastrami and Montreal-style smoked meat. Ditching
I
traditional
got a clean
bread
cut in there, though. That was
there are
nice.
many variations on this deli fave, but the general idea is corned beef, Swiss cheese, Russian dressing, and sauerkraut piled together and grilled so the cheese is...
What is that, like sourdough bread?
Invented in the early 20th century in the United States. This sandwich is a bit on the heavy
Ooh, that
side.
looks good, though.
You tell us if you mind that when the sauce and melted
I just don't know if I like that color of meat, though.
Number 5, the BLT.
Oh, yeah.
A wise man once said,
You can't go wrong. Again, I'm not a big fan of, like, bacon. I was about to say I'm not a big fan of bacon. I'm not a big fan of lettuce and tomato, though, but you can't go wrong with this classic sandwich. I'm slowly, like, I'm just starting this, and I'm, like, slowly getting into this video. It's crazy.
Around the turn of the 20th century as some sort of tea sandwich, the BLT changes only based on personal taste. That is, you can use any sort of bread or mayonnaise, you can cook your bacon crispy or not, or you can even...
Who likes their bacon like that?
BLAT.
Ooh, okay, well, our next one is the Philly cheesesteak. This is a sandwich I have always wanted to try. I never got a chance to because not a lot of places I've been where I live at literally sell Philly cheesesteaks. Some have, but a lot of people have already gotten them before them, so I've never gotten a chance to try it. I hope someday I do get to try it. I was about to say, I don't know who likes their bacon, like, not crispy. Bacon is so good when it's crispy. It's got that really good crispy, like, crunch to it. Great savory flavor. I don't know, but it's just, like, you don't want it too crispy, though. That's the problem with, like, bacon, wanting it crispy. You never want it too crispy, or else it's just going to be very hard to chew and everything. But that's just me. If you guys like your bacon, like, not crispy, that's totally fine. Me, personally, I love it, like, very crunchy. Sad that most of the places that have, like, served bacon have not made it crunchy.
Some much-needed calories. This is the sandwich for you. Early 20th century Philadelphia is where the first pieces of thinly sliced, chopped, and fried steak
Ooh.
long rolls of bread and covered with
I would get it without the onions, though. I'm not a big fan of onions. Oh, gosh. I've never seen cheese like that. I would definitely get it without the mayo. I just don't like mayo. Ugh. I don't even like the taste of it. It messes up my stomach, like, a lot.
Number 3, the club.
Yeah, that's a classic sandwich. Now, if we're talking about the turkey club, then yeah, that's a very... There we go. Man, unless it's like, you know, the kind of like chicken that's like shaped like turkey, then yeah, I mean, it would probably be good on there.
To put it bluntly, it's a game changer. Found on American menus in the 19th century.
Oh yeah, always gotta get into the not very good bite size like sizes.
Side of slaw, potato salad, or French fries.
I would definitely love to have it with fries though.
Sounds boring.
Can never go wrong with a classic grilled cheese. You can never go wrong with that.
Bread and cheese to choose from. Made popular in the early
Ooh, if you're putting like little crunchy bits of bacon in it, maybe that I would definitely try that. Why is it? I don't know what kind of bread that is. It's interesting because like grilled cheese is such a really good comfort food as well. If you're feeling sick one day, if you pair it with tomato soup, oh, it's good.
And you've got yourself a snack. We serve up our top pick.
All right, here we go. Honorable mention time. I'm not a big fan of egg salad, honestly. I would definitely try a lobster roll, though. I'll be honest, I would love to... I always wanted to try a sloppy joe in my life, but I would never eat a tuna sandwich, though.
Peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, I think...
This sandwich
I figured you'd be playing that.
For those of you with peanut allergies. Another sandwich first.
To be fair, I'm not a big, like, peanut butter and jelly guy. I've tried jelly before. It's a little too sweet, but it's really good, though. Oh, gosh. Bananas and blueberries with a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I can't talk.
Or smooth, with crusts or without. The most important thing here is to
balance your
flavors.
Always got to do it with the crust cut off.
Glass of milk.
Alright, there you have it, guys. That was my reaction to WatchMojo's top 10 best sandwiches of all time. Or, I think the title was greatest sandwiches of all time. I could be wrong. I'd have to go back and look at the video that I reacted to. But, you know, here's something really interesting. You guys let me know in the comment section down below what your go-to sandwich is or what your preferred sandwich is. I would love to know. For me, a preferred sandwich, I would probably go with a meatball sub. Not just any like meatball sub. One that's actually from Subway with, the meatball, the marinara, the mozzarella on it, with the bun toasted, and of course, with some garlic aioli. The garlic aioli is so good at Subway. It's actually really, really good. But yeah, let me know in the comment section what your guys' preferred sandwich is. Anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell to never miss a video. And with that, I will see all you awesome guys and gals later. Bye-bye!